All right, everyone, welcome. Here is Coley with commentators Colin and Deathmaster001, who are going to run a Scooby-Doo and the Mystery of the Castle. Take it away, Coley.
Yeah, hello, License-thon. Hope you all have had a wonderful event. We're here with the end of this kind of Scooby block thing going on. My name is Coley, and this is the Scooby-Doo plug-and-play. I'm playing on the official console, baby. We have a joystick, we have an A button right here, and then we've got Scooby, who just looks like he has seen some things. Oh my goodness, Scooby. And then we got the gang hanging out in the car as well. So I thought I'd show that off real quick. And a little pause button right there for the flower. But we'll jump into what this game is all about and its kookiness. I'll let the rest of the people on my couch introduce themselves. If Deathmaster, you want to go first?
Sure thing. So my name's Deathmaster001. I am a former runner and world record holder of this game, and I'm looking forward to Coley's run.
All right.
I'm Colin. I also go by Actual Chatter Teeth. Huge Scooby-Doo fan. I've seen at least one episode. This run.
Fair.
Yeah, and Chatter has never seen this game before, so kind of a blind reactor right now. I am very excited. Please interrupt anytime you want if there is something crazy on the screen. So anyway, let's just get right into it. Time is going to start when I click A to race to Fonte Castello. So I'll do a 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, and we're just going to skip a bunch of cutscenes here. I don't really know what the plot is of this game, but let's break down what the game is all about right now. So there, essentially, I basically have an Atari controller, and there's 5 minigames that we have to get through here in this any% run. And so every minigame has 5 levels, and this first minigame is basically we're driving the Mystery Machine around, and we have to get through these levels as fast as we can. The top left is our health bar. Next to that, you can see how many lives we have. And then up above is the time and the score, which that isn't really important because we're going to be going so fast anyway. The bottom left is our distance barometer, so that'll show you when we're getting toward the end of the level. And then we're picking up these rocket items, and there's a few items that we will talk about later, but that's basically the best item we want. It makes us go really, really fast. And so there we just picked up Shaggy and Scooby, completing the first level, so we just have 4 more to go. And I don't know, Death, if you want to take it away and just explain some of the other items or intricacies of this game in particular.
Absolutely. So along the way, there are plenty of obstacles in our path. They'll toss rocks. They'll toss, cars. I mean, I think there's a car halfway in the cement for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why any. I don't know where we are. I jokingly call this Ohio, but I really don't know anything going on right now. It just kind of happens.
But yeah, the biggest thing, besides avoiding all the monsters and obstacles, is we are trying to avoid the Black Knight chasing us in the car. Eventually, we will see him pop up a couple times. That banana, for example.
Oh, there he is.
There he is. So you can toss the banana as well as a power-up, and it'll stop him in his tracks for a little bit. And obviously, the rocket boost, right?
Yeah.
I give
We
a
wanna
lot of
get away
credit to
from
the
him
Black
as quickly as we
Knight,
can.
for the record.
Yeah,
Never have I known anyone from the medieval ages that could drive.
Hey, it's
so
his
that's
chariot.
Really impressive on his part.
It's his chariot, Bro's got style.
Yeah.
Chevy Impala, Winchester style.
Dude, just like they did back in ye old times.
In ye old times, that's right. Something else
Yeah,
to mention here. Oh, go on.
Oh yeah, you're good. But yeah, the timer that you see on the top, the timer is kind of a suggestion. They kind of give you about, I think 2 to 3 minutes a stage, and if you go over it, you just don't get any score. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that would break my heart. No, it doesn't actually break my. I don't really care. Woo! There's a ramp right there. Something else to mention about the items is that I want to use them right away, because if I am holding an item, I actually no other item will spawn at all. So I'm gonna avoid that item. That's a light bulb. It basically gives me headlights so I can scare away enemies in front of me. Not very useful in this level anyway. It really only affects these skeleton dudes. And then if I get a banana, or if I run into one, then I'll just immediately drop it, so then I get a chance at getting a rocket next time. And also because, and correct, I'm pretty sure this is how it works, Death, but because now we have like all 3 items, it lowers our chances of getting the rocket.
Yeah, I think the item pool 2 kind of decreases. So I think like eventually once you get to like the 5th level, the one coming up after this one, you pretty much really can't get the rocket at all, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, hopefully I get a wrench that's health. Personally, this is my least favorite level because ghosts just take so much of your health and there's just cars everywhere. It is like absolutely terrible. This must be Cleveland specifically. Oh man.
Yeah.
But I'm really hoping
Ohio, unfortunately.
Okay. It's
I
all
don't
right.
even know how we're able to drive without headlights.
I
Honestly.
don't, that is
What do you mean
honestly,
occasionally?
that is actually very impressive. I assume Fred is driving. He must have very, very good vision. Like, could be in the Air Force kind of vision. I feel like you know what? I won't even say anything. I won't even say how I am doing. It's all good. But, yeah, the next level isn't really, like, much easier either. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but we might see it in the next level as well because there's a chance, but there can be just a giant ghost chasing us instead. And the bananas don't work on this guy. I don't know. I mean, I guess that's what ghosts do. This game's just realistic, let's be honest here. Very, very realistic. Just like this guy. I've seen that before. But yeah, so the only way that we can really get rid of the ghost is oh, whoa. Yeah, I have a brake, and this joystick is very old. Like, I had this thing since I was a kid, so my apologies for that.
You didn't get a new one for this marathon?
No, unfortunately I
Still
didn't.
did not?
I didn't think
Man.
about modding my plug and play. That is such a bummer.
So I've noticed you've been picking up these Scooby snacks. Do they do anything besides score, or are they just
very,
kind of
very good question, and thank you for asking that. So if I get 25, you can see my count in the bottom right. If I get 25, I get a new life. So they're kind of important because if I game over, then I have to start all the way back from the beginning of this entire section. So I have to go through all the driving levels again. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible.
Yeah.
But
Something else I kind of wondered, since I don't know, do the rest of these games have an in-game timer like this level kind of does, or is it just because this is like a racing car sort of thing?
So they all do have timers, and to add on to Coley's thing about the snacks do carry over between levels, so that 14 is not
Yeah, that's
lost.
true. Yeah,
once
that's
we get to
right.
the next game.
which is pretty dope because there's going to be some harder minigames, and I would like as many lives as I kind of can. But ideally, I'm just the GOAT, and I don't die.
Yeah.
But if you love gambling, this game is for you because everything is RNG. Basically, the run, your first impression of the run is my first impression of the run to some extent because I have no idea where the enemies are, any layouts to items or anything like that. So, yeah, I'm waiting for the FanDuel and DraftKings section for this game. That would be a terrible idea. No.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a very good idea.
No, we should not do that. But there we go. We got to the final level in this section here. And we are on to the second... Oh, I forgot about the thing where I can actually not type out my full username.
New
Yep.
high score from
Yeah, me when I play this game. But yeah, so this is the second level here. I'm kind of just jumping on a bunch of logs. I guess Shaggy fell in accidentally. And the Black Knight is chasing us from, like, behind us. And it's kind of the same thing where we just have to get to the end. There's an exit sign right there. You can see it. And there we go. So that's the end of this level. And then Scooby throws three, I guess. If you'd like to explain those, Death.
For sure. So the items he throws, the banana's back from the last one. So you could just place it down on logs or rocks, and the Black Knight will just fall in the water. As for the other two items, there are the storks that fly in the air. When they fly over, the frogs will, instead of sticking their tongue out, they'll keep it inside because they're kind of terrified of the bird or whatever.
They'll keep it all to
and then-
themselves.
And then there's also obviously the Scooby snacks like we've seen before, and then there's also the healing items. There's pie technically pizza.
The pizza
and then
pie.
there's an ice cream.
Pizza
Pizza
pie.
pie.
Yeah, the pizza pie. So, And you also saw in that last level that there's these alligators, and so while I can stand on them like this, if they like chomp down their jaws while I'm on them, then I will get hurt. So I want to be very careful because I can very easily just get hurt by these guys and get a lot of damage down very quickly. But thankfully, we're playing on easy mode. There is a hard mode for this game. That mode is very crazy. I've never played it, but I think you have, Death. Do you want to explain what this minigame is like in that mode?
Oh boy, so you can already see that there is some kind of horrible spacing with these logs and gators that are present. But on hard mode, I think in the second or third level of this, it's almost exclusively gators, and it just gets worse as it goes to like the, fourth and fifth. So you can imagine trying to constantly skip left and right, not getting chomped.
It's actually crazy. It just looks like it's like how Florida probably actually is. Just a river that is entirely infested by gators. Oh, let me dodge this frog here. Nice, there we go. And the logs are looking scarce right now.
Chat can confirm. That would be lovely.
Yeah, if any Floridians could confirm, I'd really appreciate it. I haven't been there in a long time. But for the most part, knock on wood here, I don't like mess up because this minigame is kind of like a nice chill time. Like the driving section for me can be a bit of a adrenaline rush, or like just like, anything can happen in that section. But in this, it's much more laid back. Just go forward and keep moving forward as at Meet the Robinsons. That's a great movie. That was also a great game that was showcased in this marathon.
True.
So there we go. We got the exit sign. We just have one more level left. So there we go. Thank you for confirming, people in chat, that is what Florida is like. But yeah. So I don't know if there are, or if we're doing any readings right now or donations and stuff, but this could be a great time to read some of those off if we got any.
I'm so glad. I was just about to ask, actually.
Awesome.
We have 4 donations to read.
Nice.
We got a donation, $25 from Dust Bunny. Says,
Hey!
good luck, Coley. May
you.
the RNG be with you on this run. Also, Linz39, the world-famous Scooby speedster, is observing, so you better try hard.
Ooh, okay, I'll be sure to do that. That is a Floridian in the chat, so...
We also have $1 from Linz, with no message. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
We've got $5 from...
Come on.
Oh, no.
Okay, we're good.
Okay.
Okay, good. We got $5 from Michizo, who says,
Hey.
have fun, man. Good luck on your driving test and plug and play and Black Knight RNG in Night of 100 Fright.
Oh.
Michizo ran the other Scooby-Doo game that we had earlier
That's
in
right.
the event.
Spooky Swamp.
That was a really fantastic run. We got
That
a
was
dollar
fun.
from Lung, who has no
Hey.
who leaves no message.
Well, thank you.
And then just now, actually, we got a $2 donation from Anonymous, who says, Coley cannot be daunted by the convoluted geometry and calculated precision of Scooby speedruns. His brain is simply too fortuitous to be discouraged.
I like that guy. Hire that guy. I like that guy.
Yeah, that guy sounds good.
New
So,
biography writer found.
yes. Please get in contact now. So this is the third mini game, and in my opinion, this is the hardest one. We have a great first level here, but I'll just let Death take away comms right now, just so I can sort of focus on these levels at the start here.
Absolutely. So this is searching the castle. So essentially, Scooby's taken, and I think both of them have taken a wrong turn. And they're heading through the hallways, climbing ladders. There are various, obviously the health pickups are back, the good old pizza and ice cream. And we're going to be avoiding a ton of enemies as we walk by. So skeletons, and there are also ghosts. If you touch them, it's a 1-hit KO, you lose a life. And then there's the small guys, like, say, the rats, there's ants, and I believe there's bats as well. It's pretty spooky.
Yeah, and then there's just going to be more kinds of enemies throughout these levels. It sort of grows like that. And I think the first 2 levels, the layout is always the same, but from this point on, these layouts are completely random. So I have to really look at my surroundings and make sure that I can get around the enemies that I need to, and just I need to be conscious of my health. I need to be conscious of what enemies are nearby. And this game is in mono, so I can't actually like tell where an enemy is coming from. I kind of just know that they're spawned in. So I have to be very careful of that. There's also 2 movement things that I can do. I can crouch and I can hold Scooby in my arms like this, but I'm going to do that as few times as possible and just tank hits or just try and like run around enemies, since that kind of freezes us in place and is a little slow. So there we go. We got to the exit there. This is level 3, so I just have 2 more left.
I commend you.
Here.
They've been good so far, these levels.
Yeah, the first one... Yeah, the first one was great. The optimal thing for that first level is to not have a skeleton walk in the way. Did I really have to go up? Wow. That's a bummer. Okay, so that is the sound of my nightmares. I don't like... Ah! Ah! Oh my god, go away! I don't like those guys. They're faster than a skeleton, and they're just a bad time. I am not a fan. But it looks like we got away from those guys. I was gonna say something else. Okay, so I'm gonna hide behind this obstacle here. I don't normally like doing this because the way that mechanic works is kind of finicky. Like sometimes it like auto puts Shaggy and Scooby to the left or the right. And so sometimes like there's a ghost coming from the right and then Scooby's like, "Oh, I'll just go over to the right and hide behind this thing," and then just run right into the ghost and die. Or what happens is that Shaggy can, Shaggy's like also part of my hitbox. There's this Castlevania-esque spider, just a giant enemy spider. Wow, man, what a throwback. I have not thought about that meme in like forever. Anyway. Oh, I love that meme. Wow, man, that was such... I blew myself away with that throwback. I'm sorry, that just took me off guard. But, okay, this is the final room here. I have only ever had it that there are 3 spiders in this room, and that can kind of help me keep track of where I'm at in the level. But didn't you say, Death, that you've had more than that before?
I have. I have actually had 4 spiders in this room before, which is crazy. I don't know how I got that level layout.
Yeah, that is nuts. It looks like we have 2 right here. He was climbing up, so I think we're good. Ah, nice try, buddy. Okay. Nice try. All right. Oh, there's number 3. Is this a 4?
You might be getting 4, actually.
Oh my gosh, this is like finding a... This is not like finding a shiny Pokemon at all. This is like...
No.
I caught a shiny! Look at me! Oh my god, it is! It's a 4! I've never seen this myself. I said the thing, kind of. That's kind of cool. Oh, wow, 4 spiders.
Rare. Wow.
Damn.
We love that.
That's sick. All right, well, thankfully, we got through there completely unscathed. I'm very happy about that. Now, this is probably technically the worst one, but Chatter, what is, just out of curiosity, what is the first thing that comes to mind when you see this minigame here?
This is Hotel Mario. This is Hotel Mario, unfortunately.
That is probably the best I could have done in that room. What kind of art?
What?
For context, so you can look in the mini map, and there's these colored doors. There's what?
No way!
What the heck?
Crazy!
It's like skipping to the end. That's crazy. So
that's 10 seconds.
Yeah, this is completely RNG where the doors are and stuff like that. The layout's kind of the same, but these fortune-telling balls here, they're the crystal balls. So they tell me in the mini-map, dude, I do not care about this. So where does this take me? Okay, so these are all dead ends. These you have to look at the mini-map. The colors match up with the other doors, and so I'm trying to like look at where these doors lead to, because where they lead... Okay, this is more normal. This is what I would come to expect. So
to add on to what Coley said,
yeah.
Oh
my God.
I just got screwed. Yeah, that's just...
To add on to what Coley said, crystal balls, they will let you see ahead to the next door, and if there's not one, it'll just flash the current door because it doesn't lead anywhere. And also, the skull keys, they are not very useful. They will lock a door so that you and the enemies can't go through it. But other than that, we really don't want those.
Yeah, and then we got these nice, these ghost doggies here. Which I actually kind of like the ghost doggies a little bit more because they are just faster and they can't go through doors like these zombies can, which is kind of how I got screwed earlier. Now, that level, honestly... wasn't that bad. Like, at least I died earlier, so I got a bit of a recovery. This is kind of a good thing. I feel like the less choices you have, the better. Although, if they're the same colored door, I'm not really... Okay.
Where is the ending in this level? I don't see on the mini map any lines where you can go.
Your answer will, or your question will be answered. I was about to say your answer will be questioned. That doesn't make any sense. You will see in just a moment if I can make... Okay, so I want to go through these doors because if I'm in a door, one of those mummy zombie things, they can't go through the door. So that's sort of like a little safe space for myself. Wait, why did I take this door? This was a silly idea of me. And now there's 2 enemies in here, so this is very not good.
Do you not have a health bar in this area? Is this
No,
just
everything one hit kills me, yeah.
Okay.
So, good old Hotel Scoob is really accommodating. Okay, and it looks like... So the zombie went through this door, and he went to the door right below me, which I can see from the mini-map, which is nice, because, I mean, I kind of want to know where it will go. And then now you can see that there's a bunch more floors down here, so this level is just very, very tall. Now,
Yes.
I'm going to use this, so I can use this and see where this goes. Please don't go right.
Oh, no. No.
No, dude.
Aw.
What a great voice line, by the way. Raggy! All right, well...
I think we like to call that a RNG manip, right, Coley?
Yeah, totally, yep.
Yeah.
This is definitely... This is actually just planned. This is what we did in rehearsals for sure.
You know, I
Yeah.
popped off after the first 2 levels. But
Yeah.
now I understand why you 2 really popped off
Yeah,
after the first 2 levels.
yeah. That's how it goes sometimes. All right, cool. I'm
On
gonna...
the bright side, we know our path now, so...
Yeah, so at least we can get here a little bit faster. So, yeah, I can't believe those first 2 levels. I wish these levels went a lot better because that would have been, like, super crazy. Okay, and cool. So there's no enemies here. We can go through this green door, and this should probably take us to the bottom. Fantastic. Now I have to wait for... Can this guy just go through the door? Okay, because this guy's not going through the door, I'm just going to stay in here. Thankfully, the game kind of knows that, like, it would be unfair if they just put you right in front of an enemy walking in front of a door. So there's a bit of, like, a break. Or it, like, pauses a little bit and waits for the enemy to walk by. Okay, this level has 1 door, so that... Okay, cool. And so, as you can see from the first 2 levels, sometimes they make big jumps like this. But it's never, like, something immensely drastic or anything. Sure, we'll go down here. And...
They also kind of toss you in dead ends, which is kind of annoying. It'll go through, like, 2 or 3 doors, and it'll be like, oh, dang.
Yeah. Okay, so I just saw that the zombie went through that green door, so I'm going to go through this door. And that was a fantastic decision on my part. So there we go. Wow, level 3 and 4, total absolute garbage. I just took that out to the curb. But, like, the rest of these levels went by very, very well. And so now we're in Chapter 5. This is the last minigame here. Basically, how this one works is, you ever heard of Pac-Man? I don't know if you've heard it. A bit of an obscure game. It's this game where
Is that like Trog?
It's more like Gex. No, I'm just joking.
Oh,
But basically, what we have to do is, it's like instead of Pac-Man where you collect all the pellets to finish the level maze, we actually have to find a key. And so in this first level, we just had to find a bronze key. And as the levels progress, we have to find more keys. So now we have a silver key and a bronze key that we have to look out for here.
So this is one of my favorite levels. But the thing that many people will probably notice casually, these brown keys on these first 2 floors are really hard to find. They are not fun.
just because of like color palette reasons?
Yeah, exactly. Like you can barely see them half the time. But all the other keys are usually good.
I'm just going to retrace my steps, make sure. Okay. Yeah, and I can also try and use a little... oh, there we go. So you see how I can see the bronze key right above Shaggy there? I can kind of use walking along the walls of hallways to sort of try and find things a little bit easier without me actually having to go to a specific spot or anything like that. So Let's see.
Deathmaster, I don't.
I
blame
believe
you,
I found that actually.
Coley's
Yeah.
was talking about seeing that key, and I was like, I don't even know what are you talking about?
Yeah, right.
Like that
It's
was
so hard to see the
invisible.
keys.
Yeah. I think is it the next level, I think? We can actually see the bronze key a lot easier. Kind of has like a blue thing going
Yes,
on.
I believe so.
Cool. Yeah. Okay, there's the key. Of course, it's all the way in this corner here, but there we go. Not the greatest second level, but the levels are only going to get tougher and tougher from here because the maps will get bigger as well as just finding more keys. But at least the final level, where our run will end, doesn't have any keys at all. You'll see what that entails, hopefully in just like 3 minutes. Depends. Depends. Yeah. We also have we got these trapdoors here, which we can turn off with a little switch. And we can even like drop the ghosts down in here, if we wanted to. But all right.
So to explain that quickly, so essentially you can pull the levers to keep the trapdoors open. Otherwise,
Yeah,
they'll occasionally
thank you
just
for
cycle
clarifying.
through opening and closing. And yeah, of course, you can drop the ghosts in them and ghosts as well, actually. So they will turn at corners kind of randomly, like if there's like a T section or anything. Yeah, so essentially, also with the pits, they can walk over the boards and you can have them fall in. But if the board isn't across, they will just treat it like a wall and they'll just turn around.
Yeah. I'm really trying to find any key. Okay, there's one. There. You can see that key a
So
lot
I
better.
don't see it here. This level or this like mini game is also one hit. You're done.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
If you get hit,
Yes.
you're donezo. And I think I've never seen it in easy mode, so I assume it's not in that. But there's like snakes that can shoot out in the hard mode that literally just look like lines on the floor. Like,
Yeah, they
To me.
will just come out of the walls. Crazy.
yeah. Where is this darn blasted key? I also want to know like where they got like the decor in this place is so weird. They're just like PNGs on the wall. I'm kind of wondering what the inspiration for the design of these rooms were. But oh my God, there we go.
I'm
I
wondering
almost
where the
didn't see it.
inspiration for the games went for. Like we really looked at Hotel Mario and we were like,
Yeah.
this is the one we should do.
Yeah, I mean, they know they're the best games ever. Obviously, you know, like they knew what they
I will
were
say
doing.
that in compliment, I will say the kind of which I mean, you can probably say this about a lot of Scooby Doo, but I like that the visuals in this game. I like the spookiness, but it's not like really Halloween. Like it's not like you see like any like scarecrows with like bumpkins or jack-o'-lanterns on their head.
Mhm.
Like it's completely just like it's not horror, but I like the scariness of it.
Yeah. This
It's got some nice scary vibes.
it's like
going on.
perfect for like when I was a kid. I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. But then like as an adult, I'm like, oh, it's cute. You know, it's very charming.
Yeah.
Speedrunning it makes
So-
me feel certain ways, but it's charming if you're casually playing.
Yeah. So this introduces the third key now,
Yeah.
which personally I think is the best to see just overall, but
Yeah.
we only get to see this key once, which is kind of a bummer.
Oh my God. Okay. And we have a bit of a
Um,
conspiracy theory about the keys happening to spawn more frequently in the lower sections, like here.
Yeah, you read my mind.
Yeah.
Yes, we have a theory that at least one or say like a pair of keys will sometimes spawn near each other. So like with that Scooby snack set, it'll spawn above on the next hallway.
We got
It
to ask
kind of
the
all
Mystery of the
depends.
Castle decomp team about this
That's
one.
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
There even is a there's a debug menu that you can access when you first boot up this plug and play. So
That's so cool, actually.
it's kind of funny. Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
It's like you
You get
type
all like the
in
sound effects.
Yeah,
audio.
it's like a Konami code-esque inputs or whatever. Okay, that's the exit. Well, at least I know where the exit is. Sometimes that can be hard to find, but I'm gonna guess that it's probably right above me somewhere. So if I could find a pathway up to there, that would be fantastic. And those night guys, those really like, at least in I don't know about hard mode, but like at least in easy. Okay, at least in easy mode, those guys aren't too bad. So.
Yeah, I
Always
think
search
they
for
move
the,
faster
third
in
key.
hard mode. So
Okay.
We have 3 donations to read. While we
Oh
search
yeah,
for this
yeah,
third
yeah.
key.
Right, go right ahead.
No worries. I didn't want to interrupt you guys. You have very good flow as commentators.
Oh, thank you.
We got a $10 donation from Tash, who leaves
Hey.
no message, but thank you very much for the
Thank you,
contribution.
Tash. Appreciate
We
it.
also have 2 donations, $5 each from Iruka. And
Iruka.
with one comment, best game ever, Scooby-Doo plug and play. That's all in caps, but it's 11:30, or it's past midnight here, so I'm not yelling.
Fair enough. Thank you, Aruka.
Thank you so much for all of those, and that actually puts our campaign total at $1,621, which is
Wow.
$621 more than we anticipated making. So thank you so much.
That's
Ooh,
fantastic.
let's go, guys.
Is this guy just stuck in purgatory here? Like, what do I even do? Do I have to let this guy free? Like,
Oh, this is
How
this
do
is
I-
dreadful.
how do I...
I would
Orange
say
even if
just
earlier
take a
failed?
death. Honestly, you might just have to take a loss here.
Oh, there. Okay.
Holy
If
okay.
this... Okay, if I do all this work and the key isn't here... What are you
Oh, no.
doing?
No.
Where are you
Get
going, man?
over here! What
On
are
this
we...
boat?
I've never had to do this, by the way.
Yeah. Usually
They
they're
were
not
like-
this
like-
uncooperative.
Please go over here.
You're, like training them and like zombies, dude. No.
Oh my gosh.
Cheating
Yeah,
kind
it's
of strat here. What you can do is you can continue... You can go back, you can continue game. Okay, so there's a downside to this, though. So everything reset, right? But the map is completely different. Okay, thank God he went that way.
You just quitting the game scared the ever living crud out of me.
Oh,
man.
no. Yeah, you know what? I'm done. I quit.
You're like, you know what?
Yeah, I'm out, bro. Like, this is
Yeah.
enough. Now, this map is, frankly, just as strange as the last one, so I really don't know what is going to
Yeah,
be
there's a
the
lot
case
of-
here.
A lot of long corridors.
Okay, there's the key I was missing last time. Ideally, there's a key down here? No, of course not. Let's see.
I thought the enemies were kind of underpowered
Ooh, okay.
in these levels, considering the first couple, but they really have shown to be just huge pains.
They are-
Like, absolutely
You might as well just put a moving wall, and that's what the enemies are for speedrunning
Yeah.
this section here. All right, I'm looking
Speaking
for
of the
gold.
ghosts, I think there's also you can get like 4 of those ghosts on screen. I think before I've even been trapped by them. Like they'll
Yeah,
just
getting-
close in on you.
Getting trapped by these guys is like the worst thing ever. I think that's the entrance. So
You really found Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde. In the
Pretty
Scooby-Doo
much,
game.
yeah.
Yeah, we pretty much got Pac-Man going on right here.
Yeah, of course this is literally the next Please turn around. Okay, it's fine.
Away.
So does the ghost remember it's there? Like, can you despawn it, or it's
No, unfortunately you
just
can't. It's very strange how in the third minigame you can despawn the ghosts, but in this game you cannot. It's very unfortunate, and I already have 2 keys, so I really don't feel like dying. Okay, well I guess I'll. If I don't have a choice, I might just have to die. This is like catastrophic, but we'll see, dude.
Oh,
I
You
feel
might
like
have to die.
I
and
feel like I
then
don't have a choice.
Just go,
yeah.
just like beeline to the top there.
Yeah, let's see. That was an unfortunate situation. Let's see.
while you're making this beeline, do you remember why you're exploring this dungeon, or do you like not quite know?
You know, I really don't know what the story is of this game in any regard. I don't. Do you know, Dev?
The running theory I have is that Scooby is stuck in the Doors game that we just finished. And oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh no!
I meant to
I'm
do
laughing
that.
at
That's
this.
actually it's a void warp. I don't know.
Oh,
it is
RNG
not.
minute.
Yeah,
RNG
story
minute.
that I know is that Scooby is still stuck in the Doors, and Shaggy's trying to get to the. Essentially, Shaggy, I think, is just trying to find Scooby. So
Does he know?
So you mentioned earlier if you lose all your lives, you have to restart the entire minigame. Are you able to cheat that by like powering off, or like is there no way to like save your game after power's turned off?
I think it does save the game when you power off, but the thing is that if you game over, it completely like wipes your save entirely, so there's no continue game option.
Like immediately,
Yeah.
or
Yeah, like pretty much, yeah.
okay,
So
that's a shame.
it's pretty unfortunate. I'm really hoping I could find this key. It was the bronze key that I was missing, correct?
Yes.
I think it was. Yeah.
I must be just running around it like a fool. We'll be here till tomorrow, man. When the actual event says that in your, well, I guess that's true no matter what. But... Yo,
no, that's me. I'm shit posting.
Okay, all right.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. All right, come on, dude. Like, we gotta find this key. Now, the bronze key was like over here, right? Or the silver key. So is this guy just gonna keep? Yeah. Is he gonna turn around at this corner every single time?
Oh.
Okay.
No, okay, because this is closed, so
Okay.
he'll walk past it. And then I think I can do some
Might be able to.
maneuvering. Yeah, there we
go.
go. All right, we'll go over to Knight in Shining Armor here. Maybe it's down here somewhere. There's the bronze. That's right.
Oh, there it is.
So I guess I was looking for silver. Or did I find silver? I don't think I found
you were
silver.
looking for silver.
Oh, I thought you'd found silver. Okay.
I thought so too, but let's see. Come on, bro. Whoever the villain is of this game did a really good job. Unfortunately for us.
I
Is it
think the
not the
villain are
Black
the
Knight?
devs. What were the devs thinking?
Thanks, Jack Pacific, not specific. I'm just gonna go. It's gotta be like,
It's got to be around here
Like-
somewhere.
dude, this is crazy. If you turn right, yeah, you would. Yeah, you would. You would. What a unfriendly streamer thing to say.
Typical ghosts.
Yeah, right.
No respect.
Man, sub 40 guaranteed. I don't even want to look at the timer right now. This is probably the absolute worst maze I've gotten, unfortunately, ever. Like, the layout, this is just crazy layout.
Don't worry, you're underestimate.
Oh, awesome. Oh, see,
There we go.
you have brought me good luck with those beautiful words.
Well, don't look at the timer now.
Oh,
Yeah, you were underestimate for like the second they said that.
okay. Oh, okay. All right, hurry. This run is almost over. We're almost out of this castle. Thank goodness. Oh, that's not the exit. It's up here.
Oh.
That's okay. We got to say hi to Daryl with his friends. I don't know who
Hi,
that
Daryl.
statue is. What's up, Daryl?
Hi, Daryl.
Everyone
Yeah.
give a high Daryl.
Okay, here we go. So, this is the final level. The timer will end when the Black Knight gets attracted by a giant magnet in the middle of this room. So, how it works is, I'm getting very unlucky because the bottom row is kind of where I need to go. Okay, here we go. So, we gotta flick 4 switches, and on the 4th switch is when the magnet will activate. But I need to make sure that I activate it when Black Knight will actually reach it. So,
Yeah, he's gonna be
yeah,
underneath.
not looking good here. Let me see if I can...
This level is so refreshing, not being
Yeah, there's no keys
like
or anything.
gray. It's like actual color. Well,
This
it's
is
sepia
true.
tone, but you know.
Yeah, it's
It
not
is.
as gloomy.
Oh, come on, buddy. Good old buddy of mine. Hey, would you come over here for a Scooby snack? Yeah. And time is now. There we go.
There we go.
We beat the
GG.
Scooby plug and play. Black Knight is defeated. Turns out it was, I don't know. Velma
old
looks
man?
horrified. It's Martin
George
Van Buren,
Washington?
the 8th president of the United States. Ah, we did it. Congratulations.
We did it.
We left all the lights on the house on just because this guy did this, so
We are
electricity
heroes.
bill.
We're the real monster.
Yep, there we go. So
Yeah.
that is a speedrun of Scooby-Doo and the Mystery Castle. I hope you all enjoyed that. I won't shout anything out right now, actually, because I am literally going to be doing another Scooby game after this Night of 100 Frights, so I hope you can stay and check that out. I will let my commentators, we can have Death go first if you have anything to shout out.
For sure. Well, thank you for the run, Coley. It was awesome. Had some good moments. You guys can follow me on Twitch if you like. Same name, Deathmaster001. I also have a YouTube if you like. Feel free to check it out. And now on to you, Chatter.
Thanks. Great that y'all could join for the run. This was a really fun experience as someone who hasn't been exposed to the game before. Again, no like bumpkins or anything, but there was still, I like the aesthetic a lot. If you want to follow me, I'm actual Chatter Teeth on Twitch, YouTube, all the different socials. And I'll do this before Coley does later, but shout out to the Scoob community. They're pretty cool people.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Thank you.
So, all right. I guess give us a moment and we'll go set up the next run. Stay tuned. And thank you for donating to charity.
Yeah, charity.
Yeah, actually,
Woo!
I on that note, I have one. Just it seems relevant because it's actually directed at the commentators. I have one
Okay.
donation to read from Anxia, who donates $10, saying, "Good luck, Coley and my Deathmaster." Heart.
Aw. That's
Aw.
sweet. Well,
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
I'll be back.
Yeah, stay tuned, everyone.